Lily Allen was giving her thoughts on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album, and I think this was because, you know, Beyonce having, I think, a #1 or her first #1, or I don't know if it was maybe one of her few #1s she's had in the UK. And so I think that's why Lily Allen was talking about it. So she's a British artist, and with her, she kind of has been in the tabloids, or was in the tabloids here and there, like in the 2000s, I think, when she first kind of popped on the scene around that time or whatever. But so she's basically saying Beyonce was kind of calculated. The album is a bit calculated. And using Jolene, which is a very, you know, popular song in country music, for her to cover that song was a bit calculated. And I'm like, you know, I mean, you know, this is the music industry. It's called marketing when you think about it. All albums, especially if you're a major artist, you're on a major label, all albums for the most part are calculated, because when it comes to marketing, everybody's trying to figure out who are they going to market the album to, what ways to get your attention, what ways to best sell the album, to best get the album out there, get the single out there. That's all a part of business. So that's kind of a bit shocking that she would say that, because, you know, she's in the business. You think she would kind of understand and know that. Even though I think maybe she's touching on the fact that Beyonce was talking about, you know, country, and, you know, the fact that, I guess, what her experience at the CMT Awards, and she felt unwelcomed. If it was that event specifically that she was talking about, I'm not too sure, but I think it was that event where she felt unwelcomed, and so she's like, she's gonna break into this genre because, you know, country music was started by Black artists anyway. You know, there were so many Black pioneers in the early days of country. And so maybe Lily is coming from a point where she's saying, well, is it authentic or is it just marketing? And I think it's just a mixture of both, because, you know, while it's coming from an authentic place of what Beyonce's trying to do, I mean, no matter what, you have to market and promote your album, because if this is the business that you're in, you are here to make money. You know, this is your way of making a living. So of course it's gonna be calculative to some degree. But yeah, Lily Allen, she's I guess she was giving her thoughts at some radio station, and, you know, she's got a few songs here and there or whatever. I remember hearing her song Smile. Some of the other songs I really didn't hear much of, and Lily Allen, I haven't really heard much of her for a while anyway. But you know, I'm not mad. Everybody gives their opinions and their thoughts and their views on stuff. But Jolene is a big song in country music, and, you know, by the way, I feel like, you know, Dolly Parton's version was more of a vulnerable, kind of like a sad song. You know, the way she wrote that song, the way she delivered it. You know, Dolly's she's a great artist, a great songwriter. And I think Beyonce's version kind of comes at that topic as where she's being a little more aggressive with the situation where she's telling the girl not to take her man or not to look at her man or whatever. But you know, I think so many people love Jolene, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why Beyonce wanted to cover the song.